As he walked through Laventille, Prime Minister Patrick Manning was receiving the full support from a constituency that has long been a stronghold of the People's National Movement. His support came from all ages, from the youngest of children to the oldest, many of them eager to touch the hand of the man often dubbed as the godfather of the party. The walk took the Prime Minister from the St. Babs basketball court all the way to the Desperados Panyard, which was abandoned by the steel band this carnival because of crime in the area. He would later tell members of the media that his sports minister Gary Hunt did nothing wrong when he apologized to the nation for the $2 million flag at the Hazley Crawford Stadium and said it will stay put.
The fact is, an error was made, and the government acknowledges that an error was made. And the minister on behalf of the government was assuring the national committee that we'll try to avoid that error in the future. And we acknowledge it, and we move on. Try to do things better in the future. That's our position.
Flag remains?
Yes. What are you going to do, take it down now? The flag remains. In fact, there was a good reason why it was put up in the first place, you know. It is the symbol of your sovereignty and your nationality. It stays.
As he walked, several residents took the opportunity to voice their complaints.
Generally, the issue that was raised is housing. Housing is the issue. Employment was also raised, housing, employment. And one lady raised a question on roads. But those are the three basic issues that were raised this afternoon. None of which surprised me, actually.
Many of them told the Prime Minister they were not happy with the representation they were receiving from councillors in their area. But in an area often dubbed as a crime hotspot, that was another issue attracting the attention of the Prime Minister.
The issue of crime is an important issue in Laventille, as everybody knows, and in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of the crime, quite a bit of the crime comes from Laventille, and everybody knows that. And we are trying to address. In fact, you know, in about 2 weeks' time, we're going to be commissioning a number of boats that the Coast Guard have just acquired, and we will have much to say about the government's position on crime at that time, and I will speak on the matter.
The Prime Minister says the fast patrol vessels are already in use. He says the government will continue steadfastly in its bid to lower the high crime rate.
The government feels that, you see, when it comes to crime, we just have to do what has to be done, and we're just doing that. We are doing what has to be done, and we'll see over time what the implication of it is. And that is why I tell you that I'll take the opportunity on when we commission the fast patrol craft to talk a bit about that.
Monday's walk in Laventille was just part of a series of walkabouts that the Prime Minister has been on in what is an election year.